New York City, New York, If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, boy, we are not stopping. Aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all be blue and orange. And everybody starving, hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in. We back. Oh yeah, we back. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, we New York City, New York, If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, we back. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, boy, we are not stopping. Aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all be blue and orange. And everybody starving, hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in. We back. Oh yeah, we back. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, we New York City, New York, If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, we back. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, boy, we are not stopping. Aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all be blue and orange. And everybody starving, hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in. We back. Oh yeah, we back. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, we New York City, New York, If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. New York City, New York, If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, boy, we are not stopping. Aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all be blue and orange. And everybody starving, hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in. We back. Oh yeah. New York City, New York, If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, boy, we are not stopping. Aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all be blue and orange. And everybody starving, hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in. We back. Oh yeah, we back. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we New York City, New York, If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, boy, we are not stopping. Aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years that we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all be blue and orange. And everybody starving, hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in. We back. Oh yeah, we back. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back,
Forbes and Phillips in the building. My God, what's good?
And I salute the new Knicks. Let's get it.
Shout out to the new Knicks.
The new Knicks, salute my guy.
The new Knicks, the organic podcast.
Sounds like it's about to go down in here.
Going down.
New York City, NYC,
MSG stand up.
in the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. Brooklyn, Staten, in the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. This is for the win. We want the Knicks.
Warning. This video contains super awesome content not suitable for people who don't enjoy super awesomeness. Viewer discretion advised.
Que lo que, what's good, mi gente? Welcome back to the Organic Fanatics. Welcome back to Saucy Sunday, Smoke 'em Up Sunday, Sober Sunday, Sit Down Dinner with the Family Sunday. I am 130, your host here, Ruel, Castle King, friend of the Most High. You know how it is. Today, we got a special day. Special guest, but longtime family. Brother from another mother, but same father, the Most High. We're going to bring him in. Special guest first, so we're going to give special guest treatment as always. My brother, Raw Hebrew Remnant. Sir, how you doing, sir? Thank you.
My man, Castle King. How you doing? And everybody else on. What's up?
Yeah. You know what it is. And we out here and back again forever. The new Knicks, my brother, Sangre. Que lo que? Talk to him, manito.
Yo, salute everybody. Welcome, Raw. Welcome to the fam. Yeah, I mean, welcome to the TOF show. It's popping 2 shots. Mike the Specialist. Everybody, thank you for joining us. You know what I mean? Welcome home. Getting ready to chop it up. Yeah, I mean?
And back at it again for always. Our contrary opinion here, Mr. 2 Shots set it off. Sometimes he's sober, sometimes he's not. No, I'm just kidding. He's always sober. He's always busting out them shots, 2 shots pronto.
Bang, bang.
What's up to the panel? What's up to the chat? What's up to replay gang? You know what it is. I'm ready to get it popping. I'm excited to have the big dog in the building, Raw.
What's up? What's up, my man?
And appreciate always M Specialist behind the board. You can't see him, but the freaking Rican is behind that keyboard. Always got the tech stuff handled here. We appreciate you, Manito, as always, and Specialist in the building. And to everybody in the chat, salute to you all in the chat. As always, G-Man, Keith Watkins, appreciate you guys joining. And we got our brother from another mother right here, the man himself, Mr. Wisdom. We out here to break bread on this Super Sunday here. And let's get into it. Boy, hey, we had a pretty good couple of good games, Raw. And you, my brothers out here, we started it off here on the game that we had. We went against the Portland Trailblazers first. Raw, you have some opinions on what happened in Portland with the young Bulls. Give us some of your initial thoughts on what happened against Portland. If you're looking at some stats and you want to go at it. But that Portland game we had, Josh Hart went out there, had about 38 minutes. So tell me some of your initial thoughts against that Portland game.
Well, the Portland game, or you're talking about the last night's game with the King?
Well, we can go because I know you did. Let's go into the King.
Okay, you talk about the Portland. Okay, well, overall, this is the thing. Since Anunoby came back, the defense has turned ferocious. It's turned into ferocious. I'm loving it because I'm definitely defensive oriented first, and that's why I like Tibbs. But they turn ferocious, and what it is the defense has become so good that offensive inefficiencies are masked. So what I've noticed, one of the things I've noticed is that Brunson has been turning the ball over too much, and they had 31 assists. I think the Knicks had 31 assists against. Who was that? They had 31 assists against somebody. The assist was way high. But during this recent streak where Brunson is going off, the assists have been very low overall. And now, what does that tell me? It's the ball's not moving. Okay. Now, we got the win. Brunson's playing out of this world. And so what's going on is the Knicks defense is flexing, and on offense, they said, just get the ball to Brunson. Now, that'll work now, but if you remember, 3 years ago, that was the offense when we had Julius Randle. Defense is ferocious. Just get the ball to Julius Randle. That'll work sometimes. It's working now when he's dropping 40. But how realistic is it for us to expect him to drop 40 every night?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, I'm not trying to give sour grapes, but I'm saying the Knicks are so good right now that they can win games when not playing efficiently offensively. The defense is that good. So I'm seeing, and I think Jalen Brunson is too smart, just really too smart, an individual and a player, to not make adjustments when we need them. Because, when you get times and you start playing the playoffs, that ain't going to fly. You're going to need to be more efficient. The ball's going to need to move. And you're definitely going to not want 6 turnovers. Okay. Yep. So for now, it just shows, and that's why last night, I think we was talking at lunch today with the brethren, and I was saying, what I really realized, it sounds cliche, but I thought I still believe the Kings are a good team, but the Knicks just is a better team, period. They're just a better team. So that is something I have not been able to say about our squad in a very long time. Yeah.
And we only had 16 assists, too, in the Portland game. So it was only 16 assists total.
Right. So the assist numbers go down. Now, Jalen Brunson's knocking down 40. Like I said, it's basically let Jalen carry us offensively, and we'll put our ferocious dogs out there on the defense, and and that's what they've been doing. But I'd like to see now. And the thing is, I don't think it's anything major. Like I said, I think Brunson is too smart of a player to not recognize what needs to be done here. This is not even like coaching. This is just Brunson is too smart. Tibbs trusts him with the offense, as he should. And I think before it's over, he will understand we got to get more ball movement. We got to cut down on the turnovers. And I think he will do that. So I don't look at this as a long-term problem, but it's just something to keep an eye on.
Okay. And well, what do you got to say about that, New Knicks? Any thoughts on that, on what you've been seeing on I know we've been talking about assists overall on Jalen Brunson, being a facilitator. And any thoughts of what you've been seeing besides the 40?
Yeah. My mic's unmuted. All right. I'm gonna agree with Raw, because the offense does look like it changed from a team offense, like where you see the ball swinging a lot and trying to find, instead of the open shot, a better shot. And for me, it seems like since OG came back and since Brunson's been handling the bulk of the offense, it definitely does look like they're taking turns in between Dante, in between JB, and OG coming back does throw a little balance. That's why, you said we only had 16 assists and we still ended up with a win. I think it's because they're definitely, just taking turns, but definitely executing it well, at least until the gel gets back in.
Okay. And 2 shots. What are some of your thoughts? I know you've been thinking about Thibodeau burning down minutes. You think 38 minutes for Josh and 33 for OG coming back for injury? What do you think on your thoughts on the minutes being distributed from there?
I mean, everybody knows my stance on Tibbs at this point. I feel like he should be doing a better job with rotations. I feel like Deuce should be getting more minutes. I don't know how many he played, but whatever it is, he should be getting more. I wanted to see the combo between him and Jalen Brunson, because I think Raw was saying the other day that combo has been very good for us, with the defense and the offense. And I mean, at the end of the day, it comes down to what Tibbs runs, and what he runs is that read and react. And at this point, the way we're constructed is that, unfortunately, we give Brunson the ball, it's dribble, and maybe a screen or 2 here and there, and then pull up, or if we get lucky, he'll pass the ball to somebody, they'll cut to the basket. What I'm trying to say is maybe Tibbs should mix and match some plays to help other guys get more involved in the offense, like some off screens, I don't know, dribble handoffs, whatever you want to mix into the play. high pick and roll, low pick and roll, off screen pick and rolls, or I don't know. It's all in the team right now. I mean, I know we got a major piece back, so we're trying to put it all together. But I think it'll get there. I mean, even though it's not the best assist number, we're still playing very good offensively. And 98 points is nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, I hear that. Hey, salute to everybody in the chat. Mamba237, G-Man, Coach Zaire, Keith Watkins, Johnny Harris. Appreciate you guys joining us in the chat. And you know what it is. We out here doing it raw Hebrew remnant. Now, we got these minutes that was distributed out here. I don't know. I mean, there's certain matchups that Jalen Brunson just looks for when he sees it on the schedule. People that they put ahead of him, Fox. When they put Fox on there, he's an up-and-coming guard. He's one that got leaped over him. There's just certain matchups that he's like, you know what? I got to give this dude the business. I got to show people what time it is. And he just looked. I mean, if you see, he was going at Fox. He was talking to the refs. The refs, even Fox, DeAndre Fox, was mad because he was talking to the refs and said, "Yo, he can't guard me." Yeah, he was talking that trash, but he was lighting them up.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. He was throwing. That game was kisses at the crowd because that's all I saw him doing all night, throwing kisses at the crowd. I mean, the last thing I was waiting for him to do was take a bow at the end of the game.
Hey, he was
that's all. I mean. I thought flowers were gonna be thrown.
Hey, he was somewhat disrespectful on it. Raw, what do you think about the topic of people talking about, is Jalen Brunson a 1A player? Is he a superstar? Is he that topic of what people keep disrespecting him? And does he need height to be that 1A player?
Honestly, I think that's a stupid conversation. You know me. That's a dumbass I don't even want to talk about that. Wait till you get to be all NBA, then we could talk about it, because he's gonna be all NBA. And what people's opinion is, especially on BSPN and other platforms like that, honestly, I think you just could ignore. And I don't even buy into that fishing expedition that they try to put out there with BS like that. So Jalen Brunson is all-star, obviously, he's already, and I think anybody that doesn't believe he's all NBA level need to stop using drugs, because the dude is all NBA level. So whether he's 1A or 1B or what the hell, right now, we just trying to get this chip. Get that boy the ball and let's get going.
I'll tell you one thing. He's a 1A ass kicker. That's what
right.
He is.
That's right.
He's a 1A ass kicker. You heard?
That's right. That's right.
So, yeah, you can try to label him all you want. He's still gonna throw on them Timbs and put it in somebody's ass. Pause.
Hey, let them know that's New York. That's what New York does. Yo, we don't care what you call us. Just call it. Just say it right. Put some respect on it. Is we finish? Is we through?
That's right.
And I think you was a little bit excited about this OG impact. The impact of OG on this team. I mean, I think we won the last 3 games, if I'm not mistaken, on here since OG came back. Do you think the importance of him coming first or Randall was more important for the team?
I think OG was more important coming back, for sure. For sure. Randall is important. I'm not trying to diminish it, but I think it's pretty obvious that since OG Anunoby joined the Knicks, I mean, now I think they're at least 18-2 when he has been starting. And so that is no joke, and that is no coincidence. So, and as far as the defense, Julius Randle, in my opinion, defense has picked up because he plays with OG Anunoby. So, OG was the important piece coming back first. And so that's why we're really in good shape going forward. Not to diminish Juju, because like I said, you heard, we talked about what they put out last night on MSG about the league giving notice that the refs are going to let the games be more physical. You going to let Julius Randle be more physical? Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. So I'm all in. So I think they're both important. I'm not saying Julius is no slouch, but definitely OG was the most important piece to come back.
Yeah, the minute they said that they're going to let us play a little more rough, #say less.
Exactly.
That's all we hear.
Exactly.
How long do you think, either one of you guys, how long do you think the adjustment process for his healing on his elbow? Because they took out, as you guys know, and we spoke about, they took out the chips and the fragments of his body. Do you think it's more of his elbow and healing of the skin, just getting comfortable with feeling the pain and slowly going away?
Nah, that's more of an inner pain. Yeah, I mean you see him getting iced out during the game, so he's definitely taking the therapy, and going with it. Yeah, I mean, it's something he'll get over. It's no big deal, but he's definitely icing it during the game just to get used to the sensation and the healing process. But yeah, I mean, shit, he'll be all right. And I'm gonna agree with Raw. OG was the most important piece coming back because Randall's been a part of the system. We all know, it wouldn't take Randall that long to, plug and play. And since OG came here, I think he had probably 3 weeks before he caught that injury. So he might know the system, but he definitely needed the more playing time, to get adjusted back to his normal self.
And think about this. We're talking about OG as important of his impact. You see him all over the floor in the game against the Kings, and he only had 2 points, 2 assists, and 5 rebounds in 33 minutes. And we're talking about him like he's our huge impact player, which, I mean, that shows the importance of his effort and his hustle. A lot of stats that can't be listed, on the
Yeah, but that goes to the fact of what I told you, these last few pods. I mean, just having our players on the floor is definitely going to be a threat, even though they're not scoring or going through what they're going through. As soon as they hit that floor, it's definitely something that the defense has to honor.
What do you guys thoughts on Isaiah Hartenstein? Do you think he's back in rhythm? That he's that he's healed better? Because he had 7 points, 14 rebounds, but 5 blocks. I don't know. I think he took kind of personal going up against my man over here from the Kings, Sabonis. Raw or 2 shots. What do you guys think? Do you think iHeart is back healthy? Do you think he's ready for these heavy minutes, or do you think he needs to still ramp up a little bit? 2 shots?
I think he's playing phenomenal, man. I'm not going to take nothing from him. To me, I don't really look at the stat sheet for him because he brings a lot of intangibles. And since Mitch's been down, this man has been taking over at center, and we haven't skipped a beat. So I'm not going to bash him if he was off a game or 2 or whatever, or he was sore coming back, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't matter to me. What does matter to me is Sabonis' stat line. I don't know what his stat line is, but since Raw loves defense, your boy put the clamps on him. And I'm talking about the clamps. Like, that dude there was a play where he was clearly like trying to muscle him out of there, and he couldn't. And that just goes to show how important Hartenstein is to the team overall. And I can't sing enough praises for him. Like I said, I don't focus on the stats for him because a lot of his effectiveness is not really measured. It's what, you got to just look at the game. It's like they say the eye test. You got to just see the game and you'll see his effect.
Raw, some of your thoughts on iHeart. You think he's...
To me, it was what was missing when he first came back was the energy. I was looking for the energy, the diving on the floor, the going after the ball. And it was before OG came back. It was, I think it was the Friday before the week that OG came back. And the Knicks shut somebody down, and energy was back. And that was a key to me. The energy, being able to cover the floor, diving on the floor. And the fact is, he's a roughneck dude, man. So the thing is, with this whole new rules about letting the defense play a little bit, that played into his end. When I saw that Sabonis was going against him. Sabonis is a roughneck, but he ran into his match dealing with Hartenstein. With Hartenstein, I'm not looking at stats. I'm looking at his energy. The energy he brings. He plays with a high IQ. He knocks down his foul shots. That's what I'm looking for. And to me, that is the key. One of the real keys to the Knicks defense. Because even before OG came back, if you remember, there was somebody they locked down. I'm trying to go back and look at it. But there was somebody that they came back. Hartenstein came out and put that energy on people, and the defense came back and locked somebody down. Let me just see who was it. Let me tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you who it is. It was Friday night against Orlando. They destroyed Orlando 98-74. Achua had 14 boards, and Hartenstein's energy, I don't even know what his stats was, but his energy was there. And that's when the defense came alive. Now you add OG to the mix, and now you go into another level. Now they become a pack of wild dogs. And so now I'm very, to answer your question, I'm very happy with Hartenstein. Very happy with him because of energy. The stats is not as important as the energy he brings. And that's what I like from him. He's back with regard to that.
And as you're talking about that too, think about the defense as we're talking. OG only getting certain amount of points, but his impact. We held the Sacramento Kings, who average 120 points per game. That's their average. Right. And we held them to 91. We stopped them by 29 points, which is insane. Normally 5 points, 7 points. We're talking about 29 points and still had extra energy at the end. Yeah, that was crazy. What do you think about the defense, New Knicks? How's it? You think that's going to impact us more going forward? Is that what you're talking about, the impact?
I mean, on Hartenstein, we all know between him and Josh Hart, they're like the spark plugs. You know what I mean? I call them the Hustle Hart twins. You know what I mean? They're always activated. You know what I mean? And yeah, definitely having OG come back into the defensive scheme of things. Like I said, he's a threat on both ends. I mean, our whole team plays a lot better. I mean, we haven't even gotten Juju back. So, I mean, my phrase for the rest of the league is that we don't believe you. You need more people.
Talk that.
Okay, so you definitely need more people. You know what I mean? Hashtag Jay-Z, we don't believe you. You definitely need more people. You heard?
Speaking of need more people, this is a critical time that we got OG. Critical time that we're starting to get in rhythm. Got the three game winning. We're half a game ahead of Cleveland from our stats center. So I know it's real close in the East Coast. We need to start separating ourselves. We got our next game against Golden State, and then we also, which is tomorrow at 10 p.m. What do you think we start doing there, Raw, as far as, do you think we implement small ball lineup? Do we continue with what we have going now? What is the strategy you think that Thibodeau or that we should go after for Golden State?
I don't think he's going to change the strategy. Last time we played them, I think we were short players. I think we're missing Hartenstein and OG. So we owe them one. Mm-hmm. And Tibbs is going to do the same thing. It's going to be, the focus is going to be on out-rebounding them. They out-rebounded us, I think, the last time. Keeping the turnovers low and moving the basketball, especially getting offensive rebound. So that'll be the keys here. The defense is going to be as it's been, which is the thing is, whenever you have defense like the Knicks are playing right now, there's no game you can't lose. Like, you're in every game, right? So there's a possibility. There's no gym you're going to walk into and say, oh, these guys are going to beat us. There's no gym like that when you got that level of defense. So against Golden State, it's going to be a matter of the defense, the energy, which I'm 100% sure they're going to bring. It's going to be a matter of the out-rebounding them. It's not going to, and then as far as small ball, he's been actually, I think every game since OG has been back, he's been bringing out a small ball lineup with Precious at the 5. He's been doing that every game. He does it against everybody. So he'll have Hartenstein out there, and then he'll bring Precious out there, and he'll run Precious and OG with the second unit. So I think he's been doing that, and he'll probably do that against Golden State as well. He doesn't. I don't know the amount of minutes he does it. I guess depends on how effective they are, and also what the matchups are. But he's going to run some small ball. He's been doing that every game, especially since Hartenstein and OG's been back.
Okay. So, two shots. What do you think Josh Hart's important would be, or what role does he play in against Golden State? How can he help us win in that game?
He just has to play his game, play the same role he's been playing, crashing the boards, bringing it up every once in a while, starting the offense, getting some assists. The energy guy, you know. I think we should be fine with the Warriors, depending on my key to the game is going to be Devo. So if Devo has a good game, I believe we're going to win the game. Now, if he has a RJ or J.R. Smith type of night, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard to overcome. But to put it back on Hart, I believe he just play his game. I think his game speaks for itself. I mean, in this stretch, he's averaging almost a triple-double. So keep doing what he's doing.
Okay. New Knicks, do you think we got to go hero ball? Do we let Steph Curry just score what he does and try to lock everybody else down? Or do you think our defense is well balanced that we can kind of put pressure on everybody on there? You're on mute.
I said my mentality is we're down to our last few games before the playoffs comes in. So I'm hoping that Tibbs is trying to figure out, you know, what weapons he has in order to execute this playoff runs. With Golden State, I mean, if we played how we played Sacramento Kings yesterday, I think we'll be fine. I think our efficiency on the assist should be a little better. I agree with Rock that, you know, we only had, like, we're not looking as fluent. Like I said, it looks like we're taking turns. So hopefully the guys can snap out of it and just get back into that offensive swing of, you know, trying to get those assists up and find the open man, you know, for easier offense. And I would like to also see them run a faster, fast break. You know what I mean? To beat the defense down the court. We definitely need some fast break points. I don't know where we stand in that, but I definitely need to see the tempo at more of an up pace.
Raw, you know that right now we have Josh Hart as our starter. Josh Hart he's basically our OB light, the main person pushing the pace as our starter. He's usually the one driving up and down the court. Do you think when Randall comes back that's something that we would lack, because we used to have our starters that were basically a slow down half court team, and then the Mob Deep squad was always a fast pace. Do you think that's something that we need for against Golden State, or do you think our defense is just gonna continue to dominate? What are your thoughts on that? Do you think?
Well, you mentioned Jew coming back, right? I think it's to me, honestly, I think it's more. I want to see Mitch Rob first, if I can, because that will because now you're gonna. I think Tibbs is going to decide to keep Hartenstein in the starting lineup, just at least for this season, the rest of this season, and then have Mitch Rob coming off the bench. So now with Mitchell Robinson, Precious Achua, and Deuce McBride, you have a ferocious defense and you have energy coming off the bench. Now you bring Julius Randle back with that, and then you add Hart to Mob Deep. Yeah, you see in the playoffs, it's them ancillary pieces. Everybody looks for the stars, and you need the stars, but you got to win. You win the chip with them ancillary pieces. You win the chip with those pieces that come through in the clutch that nobody, because you can't guard everybody, right? So they're going to double Jalen Brunson. They're going to try to handle Julius Randle. They're going to do their best to try to contain those two. But down your DiVincenzo's, your OG Anunobys, your bench unit is going to be very key. So to answer your question, I have no problem putting iHeart back on Mob Deep and then bringing those 4 dudes out with whoever he wants to bring out. I'd like to see more OG with them 4. And man, but you're probably going to see a combination of OG and Brunson running with them 4 coming off the bench. That's going to because think about that though. How many second units can match that? How many second units? And I'm not even talking about in the league. I'm talking about in the top echelon of the teams we're going to be playing. Miami or Milwaukee or Boston or Cleveland. Nobody can deal with that second unit, man. They're going to be rough. So your starters are going to bring what they bring. We know the defense is going to be ferocious. We know that that Jalen Brunson is a master footwork. We know Julius Randle is overwhelmed. If you get too many one-on-ones with him, he's going to have 40 on you. So the thing is, you're going to have to deal with that. And then when you think you're getting a breather, that second unit coming in. So I want to see iHeart back on Mobb Deep. And I'd rather we'll do it when Ju comes back, obviously, because Julius Randle's the starting power forward. But I would like to see Mitchell Robinson get his feet wet first if we can, and then have that start from there.
And speaking of Mitchell Robinson, he's on this road trip. He's traveling with the team. Do you think that that's something that we would see? And what do you guys think? Do you think that Mitchell Robinson comes back for the West Coast trip, or he's just maybe going to be getting into some practices? So next time we got Warriors, then we got Nuggets, and then Brooklyn Nets. Do you guys think I
actually expected him back for Golden State.
Okay.
I actually expected him back before they come back to the Garden. I expected him to be back. I still expect him to be back.
So you think he's going to get some kind of burn between the Warriors, Nuggets, or Brooklyn?
Yeah, because I think he's going to have to get some contact. Look at OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby was taking contact on a Friday. By the next Tuesday, I think he was playing.
All right. Was there any reports that Mitchell was coming back, or what was the time?
He's on the trip. Mitchell Robinson is on the West Coast trip, so he's with the team right now. He's traveling.
No, I understand that, but was there any reports on a certain date or time for him to be coming back?
Well, generally, when a player is getting ready to come back, he travels with the team. If he wasn't coming back, he wouldn't be traveling with the team. So generally, like Mitchell Robinson, like he had, ankle surgery, right? So if he was not coming back, instead of traveling on the plane, they'd have him getting treatment in New York and doing rehab in New York. So for him to be traveling with the team, and the latest report was he's doing everything. He just needs clearance for 5-on-5.
I mean, but I was thinking more or less, I mean, at this point of his injury, and therapy, I mean, I just thought he would be traveling with the team just to be there,
Now he's got to be at least
he doesn't
3-on-3. He's got to be at least on 3-on-3.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't be traveling with. If you notice, during the injury, him and Randall weren't traveling with the team, and then last week and a half they've both been traveling with the team. So that's just telling you they're getting close to coming back.
They're part of practices at that point, whether it's 3-on-3 drills, whether it's shooting drills. He may not be in full contact with them, right, but he's still involved in, the play-by-plays, the 3-on-3s, the workarounds. So he'd be in that situation. But if he's traveling, I mean, he just had his camp. So in his camp, he looked good. He was doing his little crossover.
Yeah. He's chomping at the bit to come back, but he needs medical clearance to come back. And that's what Tip said. That's all he needs is clearance. So that's what we're looking for.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. What's going on in the chat? Salute to the chat.
Appreciate all you guys.
Hit that like, subscribe. I mean, we here with the man, Raw. I mean, RawHebrew, he's here.
And coach is saying Tom has never taken a starter spot away from them because of injuries. Why would he?
True. The reason is because in January they were 14-2 and won 9 straight. That kind of changes things.
So you're thinking because we went 14-2 with Mitchell out, and iHeart was involved in that, because of that record, that he would remove Mitchell for now?
As I said, I just said for this season.
For the remaining
season. Not necessarily going into next season, but we're talking about for this. Tom Thibodeau, the guy, whoever said that is correct. Tom Thibodeau does not take away a starter's position because of injury. He doesn't do it. But if he's winning, he don't like to mess with what's not broken.
Well, I mean, I mean, even if Mitch were to come back, you can't just throw him into the starting lineup. He's just coming. He's just coming back from an injury, so I mean, we gotta think that you gotta ease him into the process. He's gonna go against starters, and it's better for him to go against the bench competition and just ease him into it. I mean, Hartenstein's been doing a wonderful job. I mean, we did have Sims stepping up in the beginning as a starter, so he got his injury. I mean, everybody, listen, we all got, on this channel, we always salute to Tibbs, man, because he got these guys more than super prepared. I mean, he put them through torture, so like that, when regular stuff happens, you could just laugh at it.
Hey, salute to the chat. We got to keep walking. Shout out to the panel. For me, this show is a combination of the two best entertaining Knicks content 10 channels. Been faithful follower of Raw since 2021 and day one for organic. Salute, Keith Watkins. Appreciate you.
Hey, full brim salute to you, my guy. Full brim.
Full brim.
Well, appreciate you guys always. Salute in the building here. Salute to Mamba. And as far as we got that, we got it. So, of course, we got our hater tips. So, we got Johnny Harris, who's our local Knicks hater.
Oh,
He's
Lord.
our local Knicks hater. Faithful Heat fan out here. So he said,
dude, wait. He's a Heat fan? He came in here?
Hey, he's
always here, Raw. He has no home base. He has no home. 90% of Heat fans are homeless.
Oh, yeah.
They're homeless, Raw. They have no home. They can't go nowhere. They have to go be trailed.
So he coming here for shelter. He coming here for shelter, huh?
Because it's raining. It's raining wherever he's at.
We give him room.
He coming here for the roof. Oh, I get it now. Okay.
Yeah.
For the sustenance.
He is City. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Raw. He always brings his trash can with him. He brings his trash can.
You know what he should do? He should come in riding the trash can. He should be in it.
No, because that's where he puts his little paper to start the fire. When you're homeless, you stand on the corner.
I tell you. Where's the address? I send him a pair of socks.
Look. Not too much on Harris. Not too much on Johnny.
Harris, and Raw, we entertain some of even the drunk ones out here. Some of the people are a little crazy.
I hear you. Give me your poor, you're drunk, you're high. Come in, we'll take care of you.
We got that.
Hey, Roy, if you haven't noticed, that's my department. I handle all the high guys and all the, you know what I mean?
I hear you, man. Hey, you see my department right here.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, if, for those who don't know, Raw, my brother, and Two Shots, aka Big Pun, we're at the gun range.
Oh yeah, you saw it.
Yeah. My brother had him on live. Raw was out there, you know what I mean, with the weaponry.
Oh,
and we got,
that's the one from today. I had to put it up.
Okay.
I can't see it, man.
Right here.
I see. Oh, there. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, for a second, I thought you were pointing to the Starks jersey. I was like, bro, you shooting at a Starks jersey?
Hey, but the Starks jersey.
Everybody knows that's my number one right there.
Two shots was using that shotgun like what Denzel said. He was getting surgical with that mess, man.
Oh boy, yeah, we do have footage. We will be posting up the footage on the IG. Follow us. Yeah, I mean, you'll get all the footage behind the scenes.
Listen, we don't call them two shots for nothing.
Right, man. He was getting surgical with that.
Hey, I hope you don't call him.
Surgical with this. Where you want it?
Hey, I hope y'all don't call him two shots because only two hit.
6 rounds.
I hope it's more than 2 shots.
We had to throw away one of them pages. My boy ripped them pages to shreds, man.
Buck them down.
Nice. Hey, listen. When I get up there, I'm gonna see if I pull up with an AA-12.
Oh,
These boys doing it. Listen,
Oh man,
back to the hey,
we're gonna have a small army.
So we got tomorrow. Tomorrow we got Golden State, and then we got Denver. I got to bring it back because y'all boys gonna be.
Hey, it wouldn't be a show if we didn't go left. Okay, it wouldn't be a show if we didn't go left.
Hey, Raw, we call it Saucy Sunday, Sober Sunday, so we go left real
quick. That's right, real quick.
Definitely.
Quick. We had some fun though.
Some of us do have ADD.
Listen, my brother has ADHD, high definition on 4K. He got the he got the OLED screen.
I got OCD, HD, OD.
Wait, but don't call you alphabet soup though.
Nah. Minadil. All love, but we won't go that route for sure. Hey, but we had a great time. Listen, Raw and Two Shots. Don't break in the crib. Don't break.
Mr. T said, I pity the fool.
Hey, listen, these boys accurate with their thing. They bang, just like that. They're nice with it. They're nice with it. They got the toys and the tools. They're doing their thing.
Hey, quick question. What about the new guy we just signed? Well, what are your thoughts?
Shake Milton? What are your thoughts, RawHebrew, on Shake Milton?
I thought he should take one of the bums minutes, to be quite honest with you. I'm surprised that he's not taking some of the bums minutes because he's 7 foot wingspan. He plays defense, man. So I don't know. I think Tim just doesn't trust him yet.
He probably got to see a little more practice. So what do you think about Bogey with a stogie, Bodega 44 as you call him, and Alec Burks? Even though they had limited minutes, they played pretty decent. So Bojan had 24 minutes yesterday. He had 9 points. Alec Burks played 18 minutes and had 12 points. So they are getting some minutes. What are some of your thoughts on their involvement? Do you see them impacting our team playoff-wise, even though Julius comes back and Mitchell? Do you think they get at least 10 points? And how much do you think they can impact on the team?
Zero impact. They're going to be waving towels come playoff time.
That's it, guys. We're going to go.
Water boys. They're going to be water boys.
They're going to be waving towels. No, you know what it is? His plays a 9-man rotation. So you got to do the math. Whose minutes they taking? Is it Precious minutes? Hell no. Is it Deuce minutes? No. Is it Mitch Rob? Oh, no. And we ain't got to even discuss Josh Hart. So there ain't no minutes. Tibbs don't go 10 deep. His plays 9-man rotation. And in some games, he'll even go 8. So these cats are playing right now. And yes, I have to give it to the two bums. They played good yesterday. But I don't want nobody to get all excited because they are playing to yesterday because it's a 9-man rotation. And you don't want to wear out your 7 guys. So you need the bodies. Just so happened these cats produced yesterday. And that was nice. I'm glad they produced. But let's not get happy. I am getting happy because I can't wait to get rid of these bums. But I'm just saying, once Rich Rob gets back, once Juju gets back, once, all our fellas get back, we just give them dudes some orange and blue towels and tell them to sit on the end of the bench and start waving that mess. That's all.
Hey, Rob, quick question. I mean, with what our players showed, the tenacity that they showed, like our third bench players, you don't think Tibbs should open up, for playoffs or the ECF? You don't think he should go a little deeper into the bench, maybe 10 man? Yeah, I mean, 11. Well, what a lot of the fans been asking.
It's like this. It's like this,
a little bit more open.
No, it's like this, dude. It's like this, bro. Let's say when you ball, right? When you play street ball, right? And there's certain spots on the floor that you money, right? There's certain spots on the floor you money. So everybody knows you money from those spots, right? And you get to them spots. Why would you change that for anything, right? So Tibbs has been playing 8 and 9-man rotation for 20 years. It ain't just start yesterday. So he's not going to go for 10 now, whatever. He's going to go 9 or 8. And so a dog, what did they say? A leopard can't use the spots and the Ethiopian can't change his skin, right? So he's not going to change that. What he's going to do, though, I think he's going to use more combinations of those 9 guys. You see, he's played deuce with Brunson a number of minutes. You're going to see small ball with Precious sometimes, even with Mitch Rob there. You're going to see different combinations that he could throw at you. But I don't think he goes any deeper than the 9 guys. He's never done it.
But in order to hit those combinations, you got to hit to 10, 11. Because, what if we see a combination of Mitch, Hart, OG down low, with just to throw in different views at different teams, you know what I mean? Because there's been a lot of times that I've seen that, like when we play against bigger teams, I think he should have started Sims for a little more physicality instead of, especially when Hart was having that little slump. There was times he did start Sims as soon as Mitch went down. So why didn't he go back to that, when Hart...
So we got Precious. Once we got Precious, Sims was out the rotation.
Facts.
So when you look at it, you got Hartenstein, Juju, OG, Devo, and Brunson. That's your starting 5. Then you're going to have Mitch Rob, Josh Hart, Deuce, and then you're going to have Precious. That's your guys on the bench. With those 9, there's a whole bunch of combinations you could run. Just with those 9. The thing is, one of the things Tibbs does and has been doing, he sets it up so that players can expect what's going to happen. Like Sims knew he was going to be out the rotation as soon as Mitch comes back anyway. He knew that. But now you got Precious playing. He's out the rotation earlier. These 2 guys, I'm telling you, the B&B dudes, they know they're coming out the rotation. I'm telling you, they know because they know they're here now. And that's the expectation. So Tibbs doesn't want to throw any confusion. And everybody knows, Devo knows what to expect. Hartenstein, everybody knows what to expect because they know their role. And that's part of winning championship. You got to know your role. So he knows what to expect. He's going to run his 9 dudes like he always does. The only difference is we got a lot of more weapons this time, and we got a hellified defense this time. So I think we're going to be all right. But no, as far as running more than 9, he ain't going to do that. He ain't going to do it.
Hey, salute to Johnny Harris in the chat. Johnny Harris said that Bogey and Alec Burke were in the movie Cocoon. All the old men.
In the movie what?
Cocoon, y'all too young for that. Hey,
Rob probably get it, but it's an old movie called Cocoon.
I didn't watch the movie.
I remember
it was about some old alien people that ended up turning young or some shit. Is
that right? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, so all right, so Raw's in the camp of small 9-man rotation. Burks and Bogey have seen their last days. And there's a couple of people in the chat. I think that it's sporadic. I think Tibbs may, depending on matchups, may include Bogey. I'm not saying a lot, maybe 5 or sporadic minutes, depending on the outcome of a game. But I don't think he's going to be a regular. So I agree with you on that. I don't think he's going to be a regular. He's going to get regular minutes. I think depending on a matchup, maybe against like a Boston, if you need to spread the floor, possibly, or maybe at Cleveland. But Bogey, I think, may get some kind of minute. He sees something in Bogey. He's been playing him 28 minutes. I think he sees something in Bogey. I don't think it's going to be heavy. But the person that we do need to see minutes, 2 shots. What do you think about Deuce coming into the game? How do you think he's going to impact this Golden State game, which they got Chris Paul back now? So they're basically essentially 2 guards. Chris Paul, does he have an impact on this Golden State game?
Does Chris Paul have an impact?
Does Deuce have a role in this game? Do you think that Tibbs implements him in this game now that Chris Paul's there, 2 guards to help alleviate defense against?
Nah. He just loves Hart too much, man, and Devo. And, with good reason. They're producing. Like, you can't take it away from them. You're crashing the boards. You're cleaning up. They're not getting second chance points. So everything that that Tibbs preaches that he wants, these two dudes are giving it to him. So Deuce is gonna be playing maybe 5-10 minutes, like whenever Brunson sits. That's when Deuce is gonna come in and take over for a little bit. And just again, I can't really fault him. You know what I'm saying? Since OG has been back, like Ross said, they were 18 or 19-2. Like that has to be best in the league, or if not the best, then one of the best in the league. And again, credit to him, when he finds something that's working, he doesn't change it. So, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So that's basically how I feel.
And Raw, you're a huge fan of Deuce McBride. You've been seeing the impact of Deuce with Jalen Brunson, although he's primarily the backup for Jalen Brunson in a matchup like Golden State, where you see two top elite guards, i.e. Chris Paul, and you also got, Stephen Curry in the game, plus Klay Thompson. You see maybe a couple of minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, where Deuce gets involved with Jalen Brunson and maybe Dante or Josh Hart. Do you see a small ball or any impact?
Yeah, I think they're gonna play. It's like two shots just said. Like I think like yesterday. So Brunson played 36 minutes. McBride played 12 minutes. That adds up to 48 minutes. The only reason that McBride didn't play more is because he played the two bums, especially Burks' bum, 18 minutes. So I think that will continue. But I think Deuce will get more minutes once the whole crew comes back. I really believe Tibbs is just playing these two bums to really take pressure off the rest of the guys. They were playing 40 minutes a game, these guys, and playing with 6 and 7 guys. So he's got to get them this is his way of giving them a little rest. And then when it's time to play, so Deuce is going to, somebody said they got Chris Paul back. Maybe they could go get Jerry West and Oscar Robinson too. But why they gonna do that? Because Chris Paul just entered a senior level position at Anthony Ambulance University of Unavailability. So
he got the dean.
He got a senior board position.
He got his AARP card.
Yeah, he got an AARP card and everything. So I'm not worried about him at all. I don't even know why they bothered signing him, but because he finished. I just feel like the boy finished. He's in respect one of the greatest point guards ever played the game. But that's reputation. You got to win games. Golden State right now, where Golden State at? Where they at? And this dude in Miami, what's this dude's name from Miami? Listen, when his team get out the play-in spot, let's hope they make it in the play-in, Miami. But anyway, Golden State's also in the play-in right now. They're in ninth place. So they really are. What people don't realize. Do you realize that Golden State is really rebuilding on the fly? Mm-hmm. That's what they're doing. They're playing Moody. They're playing what's the other guy? Kuminga. They're playing these young guys more and more minutes because they really are rebuilding on the fly. Why they fit and tell me what y'all think. But it looked like to me, Klay Thompson might be on his way out.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're trying to really rebuild on the fly, which I don't know how well that's going to work without because they're going to sell the tickets as long as they got Stephen Curry there. So I don't know, but as far as Deuce, I think he's going to get the same minutes he got against past game. It depends on how much Tibbs wants to play Burks' bum. If Burks' bum is stinking up the joint, then you're going to see Deuce get a whole bunch more minutes. That's what happened in the game before. You remember? They asked Tibbs, no Burks in the second half? He said that was a basketball decision. And Deuce played 24, 22 minutes that game. So that's how it's going to roll. If Burks' bum is not showing up, Deuce gets more minutes. If Burks' bum is showing up, Deuce going to get the minutes minus 48 that Brunson played. That's how that's going to work.
All right. Any final thoughts for you new Knicks on Golden State versus the Knickerbockers? Any impact?
Basically, we might as well call them Golden State laundromat because, a majority of them are definitely washed. Chris Paul is tumbling down the hill. it's something ridiculous to watch. I mean, I know we're gonna get the win, especially since we got OG back. There's no, I mean, guys, my squad, bro. These guys don't convince me. There's nobody in the NBA right now that convinces me without Juju and having OG back in the lineup, which caused. I mean, our first season, all we were talking about is that RJ's not a threat. You know what I mean? Forgive me for coming back and rest in peace to RJ's brother once again. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the personnel that we had on our team in the past wasn't a two-way threat. We needed threats on the team, and everyone on the New York Knicks squad right now, my team right now, as is, everyone is a threat in what they do. And the ops have to they have to honor it. The media is honoring it. You know what I mean? They're finally coming around their little fucking, you know, as Raw calls it, their BSPN shit. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's the inevitable. The inevitable is about to happen. You know what I mean? I might be exaggerated when I say it, but the way the cards are falling, the way the dominoes are positioned, I think for us it's now or never, and I think we should go in at full throttle and not even looking back. Because, I mean, the Heat went so far with bullshit. I mean, bro, what can you say? Look at Jalen Brunson.
Why are we even talking about the Heat, bro? Like,
no. I'm just saying, like, if they got that, I mean, bro. I mean, I'm not even mentioning them, but bro, listen, ain't nobody stopping us.
If we're talking about Golden State, and Ross said they're trying to rebuild on the fly. Who are they rebuilding with? Everybody there is 30 plus. Bro,
listen. What you don't understand about you don't understand about Golden State, when you're running a laundromat, right? It's always good to go certain places to get your employees. You know what I mean? Because they can count quarters. They can do it very well. You know what I mean? So let them do their laundry shit. They know how to mop floors.
Everybody's washed.
You know what I mean?
No, but they got Brandon Kozubensky, whatever his name is, Jonathan Kuminga. They playing Moses Moody. They got 3 kids, Trace Jackson Davis. They playing 3 kids, man. 4 kids.
Which one of those are good? Other than
they're reaching.
You're saying, but all I'm saying is they're rebuilding with kids.
Basically, what Raw is saying is that they are reaching for anything they have in the tool shed. I mean, is the screwdriver going to work?
It's a rebuild, man. It's a rebuild. So, Brodzinski, whatever his name is 21. Kuminga, what's he like? Kuminga's 21. And then you got Moses Moody. How old is this cat? Moses Moody's 21. And these guys are playing. Then you got Trace Jackson is 24. They're rebuilding with these kids. Now, are they going to be champions with these guys? No. But this is how you start a rebuild. You start with youth and you start developing. So then you're going to probably see Klay Thompson out eventually. And I don't know what they're going to do with Andrew Wiggins, probably trade him for as many picks as they could get. And then Stephen Curry is a lone ticket getter. So you're going to have people coming to see him. They'll keep him. The rest of these bums will go. And then they'll just be rebuilding. They're rebuilding on the fly, man. That's what it looks like to me.
Hey, Rob, I'm going to ask you a question right now. We're going to beat the summer ahead of time, all right? This question is 6 months ahead of time. You know it's going to pop later. The Knicks Nation is going to go crazy.
I know what you're going to ask me. I know exactly what you're going to ask me.
I think I know where he's going to. But I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
I don't want nothing from 2 shots. Right. I don't want nothing from you. All right, come on.
Do we go after Klay Thompson?
Oh, I thought
you know
come on. I think you're going to say Donovan Mitchell.
I thought he was going to say Donovan Mitchell too.
I was saving that for the end of the show. I was saving that for the end.
I was ready, boy. I was so ready.
I already knew he was going for
I'm saving that for later. I'm saving that for later.
Personally, my problem with Klay Thompson is this. I've been watching the Knicks from 1969. I've seen too many has-beens come in here, and he's just another has-been. Okay, I mean, in the recent 20 years, what we talking about? Stevie Franchise, Tracy McGrady. We had, Tracy McGrady, Stevie Franchise. We had so many has-beens come in here trying to get a spark and get a check. We don't need no more. Who we gonna play in front of?
Listen, I'm gonna repeat what RawHebrew said. I'm not even gonna answer the bullshit because I mean, bro, with the front office we got, I haven't seen one mistake since they've got into position. So can we stop questioning the front office when we have an all-star front office? I know you're doing it to be the devil's advocate, but you're a man of Yahshua. You're a man of, the Most High, bro. So you couldn't be a devil's advocate.
Hey, listen. This front office has not pulled an Isaiah Thomas yet. Do not jinx us, please.
Bro.
Listen. This is not many times that we have all the conglomerate minds out here. And people gonna ask anyway. So I got my brother on here. I got all my brothers on here. So to get in one consensus video, because it's gonna come up 6 months from now, the clickbait in the offseason, Klay Thompson's available.
Bro, listen, I don't think that's coming from any knowledgeable Knicks fans that watch.
What's today's date?
Knicks. Listen. There's too many knowledgeable Knicks podcasts and shows out, and we a big majority of us do not watch media when it comes to Knicks. So we're on top of it. We watch RawHebrew. We watch nothing but Knicks. We watch all the top content creators. We watch all our brothers. We're not with the dumb shit. Yeah, I mean, so you can save that for ESPN, the media. Yeah, I mean, and a good majority of the bandwagon fans that just jumped on. Yeah, I mean, they feet is still wet from the water.
And I agree with my brother, but today is March 17th. Mark it on the calendar. I guarantee you.
Episode what? Because we ain't even get to that.
Episode 33, season 2.
Episode Ewing. Episode Ewing.
My house. I want to sell my house. If someone doesn't bring this up from now till the summer, I will give you I'll guarantee it. Look, months in advance.
Wait, hold on. Who's someone though? Who's someone? Because if it's like Ross said, BSPN, then that don't count.
No, but there's gonna be some content.
That's right. It don't count.
There's gonna be some content.
Hey! Look, I could beat you all to it.
Available.
Listen. I could beat you all to it. Gilbert Arenas' show is gonna make that prediction.
Probably.
I mean, he's been so trash.
To play a game, the only way I'm taking a flyer on Klay Thompson is for the mid-level exception. It's for the mid-level exception. If he's gonna come in for $2 million or $5 million or whatever, that's the only way I'm doing it.
All right, listen. If we're trading him for Alex Burks, I'll do it. If we're trading him for Burks, that's it. I mean,
listen. I knew Two Shots was like, he was intrigued. You know what I'm
saying? My GM hat was turning, you know what I'm saying?
The reason,
again, it can't be. I mean, he can't come here like trying to take over and be the starter. You know what I'm saying? He has to come off the bench and he has to be that mid-level exception or the mini mid, whatever you call it. That from $2 to $5 million. I don't want to go further than that.
No, the thing
Gentlemen,
is the reason Castle King could guarantee what he just said, which is true, is every single summer. It's not without exception, without every single summer you get and this is why you see me be disrespectful with a lot of these because a lot of these platforms are the same ones that put out this BS every single summer. Every summer. And then nobody picks up that they did the same thing last year and the year before that. So everybody that wants to, they'll catch some people. Oh my God! Oh man, he's coming! I heard he's coming to the Knicks. Raw. I'll get that, and I'll be like, nah, it ain't gonna happen. Nah.
They got mortgages, then they got that and stuff they gotta pay. You know what I'm saying? So it's all to sell something. Plus, I guarantee you, Knicks channels are gonna stay it. Because they need content. They got to produce content all the time.
Listen, they're all gonna, they're even gonna mention Draymond Green. So, I mean, listen, do not be surprised.
He's right.
If they're gonna mention Draymond, they're gonna mention all these washed asses. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please, children of all ages, dummies of all ages, please, let the front office do what they do and stop guesstimating what the moves are going to be because none of us know nothing.
That's right.
Every time we take a guess what? We motherfucking wrong.
Hey, Raw, we had a great day. We had fun. We've been vibing. I bring clickbait up because clickbait was going to come. Just because Two Shot is here, we spent time together today. You're on the podcast today. I'm going to bring it. They said it. His beloved, a trophy person that he wants to get, who people been asking, what's going to happen. What are your thoughts on Donovan Mitchell to the Knicks?
Okay, look. All right, look here, man. All right, so what did Cleveland have in their backcourt? Who was the two starting guards for Cleveland before they got Donovan Mitchell? Darius Garland.
And buddy in Utah.
Thomas Sexton? What's the Sexton?
From Alabama, right? What's his name?
Sexton, right?
That backcourt, can you compare the backcourt they had then with Jalen Brunson and Donovan and DiVincenzo? The backcourt of Garland and whoever it was is not Jalen Brunson and DiVincenzo. So I can understand Cleveland upgrading their backcourt. And now you're pairing Garland with Mitchell. But we also know, let me ask you all a question. Last year, the Knicks played the Cleveland Cavaliers in the playoffs. Is that correct? Last year, the Knicks beat them in 5 games. I think it was 5 games. And I think Donovan Mitchell and Garland was playing. So if they couldn't get by us last year with R.J. Barrett, Emmanuel Quickly, you think they're going to get by us with OG, Devo, and Brunson? Come on now. No, and why would Wait, I'm not done yet. Wait a minute, I'm not done yet. Devo, you talked about the mid-level exception. It just so happens the Knicks already signed Dante DiVincenzo to the mid-level exception. So he's getting $12 million a year. How much money do you think Donovan Mitchell will get? I think Donovan Mitchell gets at least $35 million a year. So now you're going to take away a backcourt that's arguably the top 10 in the NBA for the possibility of paying more money and not being as good defensively. Nah, I'm not doing it.
May I rebuttal? May I retort?
You may retort.
Okay. So you mentioned the Cavs and all of that, blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. But are the Cavs as physical as the Knicks? Do they have the same defense as the Knicks?
You mean, no, they don't.
Okay. So you can't put all the onus on 1 or 2 players because at the end of the game, this is a team sport, right? Okay, and like you guys like to mention all the time, continuity plays a big role. You don't want to damage continuity.
Hey, Two Shots, hold on. I sense a tone in your voice.
I'm just saying. Now check this out.
Please let him continue with his retort.
Right? Thank you. So now, let me paint a picture to you in a different light, right? You got Jalen Brunson at the 1. You got Spider at the 2. OG at the 3. Randall at the 4. Mitch at the 5. Or you can switch him out for Hartenstein, whatever you prefer. Now, you're telling me that 5 is not going to be more physical. It's not going to be more offensively gifted. It's not going to be more defensively gifted, because at the end of the day, Spider did come in the league as a defensive specialist. And I believe it's still in there. I believe it's still in there.
He did not. He never was. He came out of Louisville, and he came out of Louisville as a scorer. Now, come on now. Let's not get carried away. That boy was never in his life a defensive specialist. But I have to correct you.
All right. The point is that he came in the league, and it was known that he could play defense. That was my point. And my point is, if you're gonna take him and slot him in, and then put Devo, which everybody loves, in the Mobb Deep rotation, you don't think that team is gonna win a chip?
Okay, let me. I have to say one thing about your argument. Your argument makes a lot of sense. I accept one major thing you're missing. You're missing one major thing. Do you think the Knicks would be obtaining Donovan Mitchell for nothing? How many players are we going to lose to get Donovan Mitchell?
He's a free agent.
He's going to be a free agent. Is he going to be a free agent this year?
Isn't it after this year that he's a free agent?
No, I thought it was next year.
Next year.
The end of next year.
Okay, so then my only retort is, okay, in my dream scenario, he's gonna have to request to come to the Knicks. He's gonna say, I'm only gonna re-up at the Knicks, and then we can throw them a gajillion first-round picks and whoever.
Yeah, a good.
Nah, I don't see. That's what I'm saying. They're not gonna want. Okay, if he could say that, he probably will say that. I agree with you. No, realistically, he will make it known. I want to go to the Knicks. He said that even in his first press conference in Cleveland. So I wouldn't be surprised if he did that. But Cleveland ain't stupid. And they are not giving up a talent like that without getting some talent in return. And so you're going to be needing salary to match that $35 million that he's going to be paid, or 40. So you're going to be losing a lot of. Now I'm looking at his contract. He has a player option at the end of 25-26. So he got 2 more years. He got this year, next year, and then at the end of next year for 25-26, he got a player option.
Raw. Quick question, Hebrew Revenue, sir. Did that sound like it came from 2K?
What? only. I don't want to disrespect women. Only in the sense that he was expecting to fit Mitchell in without giving up no players. Like he named all of the stars. He's gonna play with OG. You're gonna have no. You're gonna probably lose at least one starter.
Dante
in a trade, at least probably 2, and you're going to lose some bench pieces, and you're going to give. Look what Cleveland gave up to get him. How many starters? Who did they give? They gave a 5 player.
5 first round.
No. I mean, I was under the impression he was going to be a free agent after this season.
Two shots view is once he becomes a free agent, then he has
I hear you.
Hands down, he's telling the league it's New York or nothing. Nobody's gonna try to sign him, So Two Shots basically saying once he comes in, like we all seen him at Mets games. We seen him. He's heavily trying to give those signs out, like please get me here desperately. He definitely wants to come home.
No, and even though I don't completely agree with two shots, even in the free agent scenario, it's not crazy. What you just said is not outrageous. If he wants to come to New York as a free agent, that all of the things you just said could happen. They definitely could happen. But again, they're going to have to make room for the salary. They still going to have to make room for the salary. Right now, the Knicks and this is the thing. This is the dilemma. Two shots, and tell me what you think about this. So let's say if the Knicks went to the finals this year or next year to the final, and perhaps if they win it all in one of those 2 seasons, do you think they'd still let Donovan Mitchell take DiVincenzo's spot?
No, absolutely not.
That's what I'm saying. So I want to see. I want to see what I like about the Don is he has a wait and see attitude, and he always keeps his options open and his cards close to the vest. So we want to see what happens, what the results are this year and next year. And if, for example, he is that missing piece, then yeah, I agree with you. He could come over here as a free agent. We'd have to trade players because we got to make room probably. Let's say it was Dante's salary that'd be out. I don't know. It's going to have to be you got to make some room for the salary. You got to make some room for the salary. So some players are going to have to go out. I don't know who. Even if he came over as a free agent, we need to have the room to sign him. So okay. I'm not sure who would go out.
So my thought process was that though, like maybe he had a player option and then he was gonna be a free agent or whatever. And
no, I'm just how to fit him in there.
And by the way, gentlemen, Fournier's gone. We can't give him up again.
Hey, Raw.
Yes, sir.
Just because we have a local faithful fan here all the time, and it's been brought up a gajillion times. And I know you answered, and I know you normally go left with this on your channel on Sundays. You get litty with it. Just one more, just entertain it as you will.
Come on, hey, don't bring Raw Hebrew. Don't bring Raw over here to get Do not bring our guest high blood pressure up, bro.
This is the last time.
Let's respect our guests. You know what I mean?
You guys are
do not make Raw blow a gasket, please.
Hey, the last, and only because we respect your opinion, my brother. We appreciate you, and some of the chat is always on your channel, and but now you're here.
All right.
Do you think that Cat is a possibility?
No.
It's the last one. It's the last one.
No.
Only because
I will not allow it. I will not allow it. I will not allow it.
I don't.
Hey, Mikey. Hey, Mikey, we out of here. Good show.
Hey, someone spam the chat with tomatoes.
Hey, listen, only.
Jesus Christ, facts.
No. Look, all right. Let's take a. I like to take a logical approach to this. Okay. Does Cat play Tibbs level defense?
No.
Never.
All right. So I think we agree he does not play Tibbs level or New York Knicks level defense. So if, let's say, we were to acquire him, we're not, first of all, it's unrealistic to think they're going to trade Julius Randle. They're not going to do that. So therefore, Cat would be coming in as a 5. And since when does Tibbs play a non-defending, non-rim protecting 5 in his scheme?
Never.
Okay. Then there's the salary, which is going to be something like $50 million.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Just to rebuttal on that. When Tibbs was coaching in Minnesota, who was the 5?
It was I'll tell you. Hang on.
It wasn't Cat.
They had. Let me see. I'll tell you. But even if it was the 5, do y'all remember what happened in the playoffs?
They got body bags.
They got bottles.
Cat did not show up. Like he just wasn't. Like he just shriveled up. Like somebody that needed the blue pill. He just shriveled up. And so so let me. I'm gonna tell you right now though. Hang on.
And
I know that was they had a year with Butler when Butler was going crazy.
Everybody in the chat, we appreciate you guys. Just because we got my brother RawHebrew Remnant on the channel here, You guys always go in the chat. You go on his chat. You spam it. You go crazy. So we're addressing it once and for all.
So I'm looking at the year that Minnesota went to the playoffs in 2017, 2018. And I'm going to tell you right now. So they had Jimmy Butler, Andrew Wiggins, Karl-Anthony Towns, Taj Gibson, Jeff T. So Towns did start at the 5. He started at the 5. Mm-hmm. And that's the year they went to the playoffs. So he did start at the 5. But, they got bounced. They got bounced early. And my man didn't show up. No, he's not really Tibbs' style dude for that position. He's not. But
with that lineup that you just named, I mean, basically, Cat had a whole bunch of defenders around him. You said Jimmy Butler, Taj. You feel what I'm saying? So they basically covered Cat's deficiency with Butler and Taj and all these defensive players. And on top of that, Raw, forgive my brother, because we're speaking about a Dominican that doesn't even eat plantains. Like, I don't even know where he gets his...
Yeah, but didn't he? At least he married a Dominican girl, didn't
he? Yeah, but he don't eat mango.
Yeah, but at least he didn't swear, though. I have respect for... And not only that, I always have a soft spot for Cat because his mom's died in that COVID thing.
No. I respect that, but I'm just saying... I'm just saying, I respect Cat and all of that, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, when you put on that almighty blue and orange, when you put that shield on, you got to be built a certain way. And if you're not built a certain way, you can't hold the weight.
Yeah. No, you're right. I don't think. I'm saying, like, logically looking at it, we would not be trading Julius Randle for him. We would not be looking to put a $50 million salary on our salary cap when we got a team that we didn't need to do that. And then he doesn't really fit the mold, like you said. He don't fit the tough as nails type of mold that is a Tibbs, hallmark. He don't fit it. And so I don't think there's a chance, Snowball's chance in Hades that's going to be a topic because people want clicks, but it ain't happening.
Hey, you mentioned Haiti. He's probably from over there.
Salute to everybody in Haiti going.
I heard that.
What's happening.
Word.
Salute to everybody struggling. Salute.
I said Hades.
I thought you said Haiti. I thought you was talking about the other side of the fence. But salute to, everybody, all my souls out there.
Now that we got all the clickbait out the way, we had RawHebrew, so we gave him a little bit of the clickbait because everybody did.
I think I was pretty calm in that.
Hey, you did a great job.
Compared to how you normally handle it.
Yeah.
Hey, Raw on Sunday is on a whole nother level, so we had to bring him up.
Hey, but listen, you guys went to the gun range before you got on the pod, so I'm pretty sure that elite. I mean, come on, let's look at the whole diaspora of, the equivalence of the day. You guys went to the range. You said the Sacramento Kings, the Lakers, everybody. Y'all let it off. Y'all let it off and came over here on Saucy Smoke Sundays, and
and Sober Sunday for those.
And sober, and we coasted.
Look. This is how it went down. All right. Raw was man on fire, okay? Then Raw was John Wick, okay? And then I was Denzel in Training Day.
Listen. I could already tell you, Raw has 1,000% fever to get them guns in the range. And Two Shots is right there with him.
I ain't gonna front.
That fever is like, oh.
I was trying to decide what I should bring, man, because I didn't want to bring all of the noise. I brought enough though, but I didn't bring the 44 today. I know Two Shots wanted that 44. I didn't bring the 44 today.
All right, well, gentlemen, listen. Just in case you get just in case you guys get a pop-up ad on Temu for a pallet of bullets, do not go for it, please. All right? They're probably duds. Do not go to Temu for your ammo. You know what I mean?
Not the
Even though it's a pallet, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's what, though. Speaking of that, you know what? The gun that jammed, I was usually using this. These are the ones I was using. These called Blazers. They were good. No, the ones that didn't jam was these.
Well, was that for the shotgun? For the shotgun?
No, it was I got a Taurus G2.
That was the 9.
Okay. I had a Taurus.
I brought these. I wasn't having no trouble with that gun. And then all of a sudden, I went to go get some more ammo, and they gave me the MagTech. And all of a sudden, the gun was jamming, man. It was jamming bad. And I thought it was the gun.
With the MagTech, they were jamming?
Yeah, I was surprised, too, because I used MagTech for my 357, but I have no problem. But then again, the 357 is a revolver. That's not going to jam. So, but I didn't use it I never used it for my semi-auto. So I like that little gun. I was very upset today. I was like, man, this gun is jamming. I said, that's the gun. It's the gun. And then my man said, no, it's the ammo, because the ammo was a different shape than I usually put in that gun.
Nice.
Yeah, we were doing our thing. We did I. We was just
move it a little. There you go.
We did I.
We're gonna put the footage up on the the Organic Fanatics
Instagram. We'll show you a little something. Only on live, son. But we did a little thing.
Yeah. Well, actually, I screen recorded it. I'll send it to the chat. So I sneak recorded it. So I'll post it up and I'll tag you on today. Y'all follow us. And shit. You'll see.
Hey, one thing real quick.
Get down.
One thing real quick, since we got the OG in the building, I just want one time for me. This is the league.
Yo, tell this knucklehead from Miami that he seemed to think this high school. He putting up some.
Oh my God! What is happening?
This ain't high school. He must tell that boy this is the league, and then tell us to come back in here when he graduates from junior high and quit messing around.
Hey, listen, Raw, I got an appointment for kick ass with that boy as soon as I get up to Orlando.
Oh, man, that's good, baby. That's good.
And I'm coming with my Timbs.
Bring the noise, boy. Bring the noise.
Listen, he's a coach. He's been playing. I'm going to tell you the truth. I haven't played ball in 7 years. But I was supposed to be the Dominican Iverson, so I'm gonna come through.
Okay.
I'm gonna come through, and I'm gonna school my son, and then I'm gonna show him where the trash can at. You know what I mean? And then after all of that, I'm taking him to the homeless shelter so he can get his own podcast.
Hey! Please first ask questions last.
Yeah. No, wait, man. I'm gonna give you a 10 cup and put some change inside your hand.
Hey, listen. I got the Knicks bolted on my arm, baby. Die hard fan.
There you go.
Welcome to
this is not about high school. It's not about the NC2A. This is the league, baby.
Let's go.
It's the league, boy.
Welcome to Organic Fanatics. We go left real quick. Salute to RawHebrew, to you Knicks. We keeping it going here. We go crazy on Saucy Sunday, Smoke 'em Sunday, Sober Sunday. Appreciate y'all. Now let's get to the Denver game. We're going to have a Denver after Golden State. That's a whole different matchup. The new champions or the ex-champions, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Raw, how does that look like to you with OG? Do you think we get Mitchell then, or do you think we can handle then?
I think we should. I'm really expecting to see Mitch Rob at that time. I'm expecting.
By the way, Denver just lost to the Dallas Mavericks on a game winner by Kyrie Irving, 105. How does that look like to you going forward with
real quick segue. Dallas Mavericks been losing since they lost Jalen Brunson. Just a quick PTA.
Where
They've
they
been
at?
taking L's.
Or PSA, yeah, I mean public service announcement.
West, what position? Are they in the play-in or where they at?
They're equal to us. I think they're in the 10th or 9th position, so they're not great.
Dallas is in 7th.
Dallas is so they're just into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Denver, I think, is in 4th, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta look here.
Denver is 2nd.
2nd, okay.
Yeah, they're a half game behind Oklahoma City, and they're a half game ahead of Denver. I mean, of Minnesota. It's a tight race up there with them three, but they're in the fight, so they're gonna come to play because they're in the fight. So I wonder. I think the last time we played them was during the streak. We spanked them, right? And yeah, we beat them 122-84. Oh my God, they coming for blood. So
Was everybody healthy?
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, that's when we got OG. Let me see.
Yeah. I don't. Was OG playing that game?
Yeah, he played. OG played.
Okay.
Let me see. I'll tell you what he got. OG was the leading scorer. Let me see. OG had 26. So he was the leading scorer. We had but they started Sims. We started Sims that game.
That's bro. That's what I was telling you. That's what I was telling you. If Tim goes into that bag.
Oh shoot! Yeah, we started Sims, and it was Sims, Brunson, Anunoby, Devo, and Randall. Anunoby led us in scoring with 26. Brunson actually had 21. Devo 16. Pretty well balanced. Deuce had 13 off the bench. Hart was coming off the bench in that game, and he had 4, but he had 7 boards. Grimes knocked down 3 threes and had 19 in that game. So it was a different team in the mid, but we could play with Denver, man. We could play with Denver. Denver's a great team.
Yeah, but that was like more or less in the beginning when we got OG more. I mean, we're more gelling right now, and on top of that, that's what I was telling you, Raw. Like if you bring that kind of mix into the combo, as in throwing Sims in at the starting point guard, just to disrupt Jokic a little bit with a little physicality, so you won't have all that foul trouble with Hartenstein or Mitch. You know what I mean? Just to alleviate. You know what I mean? Because
I can see that might be a curve that Tibbs throws in. I wouldn't be surprised if he did that because of how Sims played last time. Because that is apparently a good matchup for him.
Yeah, I mean, I always said that Sims reminds me of a Ben Wallace. You know what I mean? His structure wise and his energy. He plays with a lot more energy, and I think he will give Jokic. You know what I mean? He does. He's like Mitch. I mean, when Tibbs put him into the starting lineup, is because the similarities between Mitch and Sims is definitely almost at an equal level when it comes to like the defensive guarding of the rim. And Sims does make people second guess that attempt.
Yeah,
you know what I would do if I was Tibbs, because I'm a little concerned with Aaron Gordon. What I would do is I would start Hart at the center, Hartenstein.
What?
And
okay.
Hartenstein.
Josh Hart. I was like, wait, what?
Come on, man, Hartenstein.
Come on.
And then for matchup purposes, I would put Sims on Gordon for matchup purposes because that's
you need Precious. Precious got some tenacity in him, and
I just feel like
in the last game, Precious played 23 minutes in that last game, and I know he was definitely putting the noise on Gordon. I remember he being very physical with Gordon in that game.
Listen, out of all the content creators, Raw, I'm a give you a full brim salute. Yeah, I mean, a full brim salute to you. Yeah, I mean, when you definitely said that Precious reminded you of Oakley with a shot, and bro, you were dead on. I mean, when you see Precious, the way he plays with that anger and that is definitely Oakley-ish.
Yep, and he got a better jumper, and it's going to get better. The thing about him is he got upside. He's going to get better.
And the way the league, Sorry, D-Dub. The way the league is tending to is back to bully ball.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, is the league is definitely letting a lot go and playing more aggressive. And we got teams like my man's Lakers barely making the play-in. You know what I mean? So it's looking good all the way around.
The last time we played Denver, we held them to 19% shooting from three. So if that can be repeated, and they out-rebounded them by 4, it was close to the rebound, but on the offensive glass, they actually out-rebounded the Knicks. And the Knicks only had 8 turnovers, and they had 26 assists. See, that's what I'm saying. The ball's got to move. So we'll see. This is going to be an interesting game. That is probably going to be the toughest game of this road trip for them.
Listen, me and my brother been saying, before RJ and IQ left, Jalen Brunson, his assist wasn't up that big, and I always, thought that was a flaw in this game. But once we alleviated from those players and bring players in, and Devo came into the starting lineup, and you saw Jalen Brunson hitting 14 assists a game, heavy assists in the game. That's the elite Jalen Brunson. That's the elite Jalen Brunson that we need. When he's getting, like, it's almost the same thing when you see Juju getting 15, 16 points in the first quarter, alleviating some of that pressure from Brunson. I mean, we're such on a snowball downhill effect. It's definitely hard to stop. And with Mobb Deep and how we call them over here, the MOP, listen, it is definitely a problem.
Yo, fellas, I got to step.
All right, we appreciate you, Raw, for joining us. We always come.
It was a lot of fun. We got to definitely do it again. It was a lot of fun. It was real nice to know you all my brothers. And we had a great day today. It was just, we got to do that again. So 2 shots. Let me know what we're doing next week.
Yeah, definitely. I'll let you know for sure.
All right.
Appreciate you guys. Prayers out to Pops. Appreciate you for joining us.
Oh, yeah.
You think, all right? Let us know. Keep a heads up on that.
Shalom.
Shalom, my brother.
Salute.
All right, and then we got that last game. So we talked a little bit about the game where we got against Golden State, and then we got the other one against
Denver.
Okay, let's close it up quickly with that. What do you guys think about that Denver? What do you think we need to win or to pull off that game against the old champs? 2 shots. Go ahead with you.
Yeah, we're gonna need everybody to step up, man. The Joker's no joke, and you got Murray out there. I mean, he's still healthy, right? He's still playing.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that kid too, man. They got a good squad. I like Aaron Gordon. They all, obviously they're a good team. They're the champs or the defending champs. So I feel like I'm confident, but I'm a little iffy, like I said, about that Aaron Gordon matchup. You guys said Precious. I mean, sure, whatever. Sims, we gotta have a good big body on him because he be giving Randall problems, and Randall's a brick house. So I just want to make sure that we keep that in check. As long as we keep that in check and he doesn't go off, then we should be good.
Okay, that New Knicks. What are some of your thoughts of keys? Any key? Before we go to you, New Knicks, 2 shots. Who's a player to watch in the Denver game, and one who's a watch also for the Golden State game?
Golden State, I'm gonna still stick with Devo. I feel like we're gonna need a big game from him. And in the Denver game, I'm probably going. My matchup to watch is gonna be Precious or Sims on Gordon.
Okay, good call there. And the New Knicks, some of your thoughts on the player to watch for Golden State, and then what do you think we need to win for Denver Nuggets?
For the Denver Nuggets game, Golden State game is basically the same answer. I need to see Precious. I need to see Hart. And I definitely need to see Josh Hart. I mean? All keep that same aggressiveness. And I'm never worried about my starters. I'm never worried about Devo. I'm never worried about JB because I always know what they bring to the table. It's nothing but steak and potatoes. Yeah, I mean, the rest of the niggas got to do what they got to do and just keep it at that elite level and keep the aggressiveness pressing. My player to watch in both games is Tibbs. I know he's gonna go back. He's gonna go back. So don't laugh when I say that,
bro.
Come on, listen.
Yo, put the grass down. Listen, put the grass down.
Yo, listen, Linda. My player to watch is Tibbs, bro. That nigga gotta go back. He gonna go in his bag. He's gonna go in his bag. Hey, it's not a cold take because he's gonna study that game. And the same way we stomped him out 120 something to 80 something, he's gonna dissect that bitch and he's gonna bring that formula right back. Ain't nothing to fucking like Mr. Two Shot said. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Tibbs is a mad scientist. He's gonna go back to that footage and you know what I mean, see what got the win and stick to it.
I'm gonna switch mine. My player to watch is the referee.
Hey, that's a good take. Hey, I like that. Maybe the league should, I mean, join you and watch the refs.
Hey, Saucy Sunday never fails. Yo, son.
If I can't be
happened, bro.
What do you mean? What happened? Tim's got to bring it.
Bro, put the grass down, bro. Listen, I'm gonna need you.
Hey,
I'm smoking a bogey. I'm gonna need you to go back to regular weed, okay?
Listen, if you listen to what I'm pitching, you'll catch it, bro. You're not on my level, so it'll take you.
Bro, I asked you. I put a one down. I asked you for a fastball, and you threw me a curveball.
No, son. Listen, if I don't play baseball and I grab the shit and I throw it, you better catch that shit because I don't know what one fingers. I ain't a crip. Fucking, I'm not with the gang shit, bro. I grab the book and I throw that bitch straight.
Bro, focus. He said players.
Yes.
And you mentioned the coach.
Yeah.
Raw Hebrew left for 5 minutes and we lost our shit.
Tibbs is playing on them boards. Tibbs plays on the ball.
The teacher left, and now the students.
That's it. Everybody,
the teacher left.
We throwing it.
Hey, my do-rag on is pretty tight. You know what I mean?
Hey, homie in the back got the boombox playing now. We playing hip-hop. It's the rap.
The students don't know how to act right now. All right. I'm going crazy.
Everything kicked in, bro.
Salute.
What can I say?
He used all his powers to focus, and he got nothing left.
My nigga's been 2 hours just smoking and drinking. What you want me to do?
Hey, he made it this far. He made it this far.
He reached his limit. My nigga, I have a composer for Raw Hebrew, nigga. I did my thing.
He held it this is
shit. I've been shaking over here. I'm like,
I gotta hold my composure.
Oh my God, I can't deal with you, man.
Hey, yo, wow. Hey, salute to you guys. Salute to everybody in the chat. Yo, we appreciate that. Joe Curry, appreciate you, my guy. Always on Raw's channel. Always, all you guys out here. Salute to you guys. And Joe Curry says that he thinks that Achua is more of a Mason with a shot than Oakley. I kind of like that.
I'll take that.
He said he needs to dribble like Mason because the error was really done away with in Queens. However, he can handle the ball much better than Oakley. And if Mason had a shot, it would take away from him. So I like the comparison with Mason. I can see that.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah.
I like the comparison. Salute to Mason out there. All right, so like
Rest in peace, Mace, the great. You know what I mean? Rest in peace.
salute to Biggie, which was disrespectful in that song for Mace.
Hey,
Got a story to tell. If y'all don't know, that was about.
Nah.
wait, that's
Was
in
it
the
his
subject.
girl or was it like Stark's girl?
It was for Mace. It was for Mason.
Hey, what's that one word? What's that one word I'm looking for?
Disrespect.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I pledge allegedly to the flag.
In the words of Two Shots, I need you to go to regular week.
Listen, I pledge allegedly to the flag.
Oh man, hey! Salute to everybody in the chat. We appreciate you all, you guys, for joining us today. We gave you a little jewel, a little sprinkle, a little surprise out of nowhere. I told you, Raw is our brother. We go out there, Two Shots. We out there to do the bang bang for real. And us without you guys, so you guys make the show special. We appreciate you guys in the chat. Appreciate you guys giving us feedback every time. Appreciate you guys at all times. We got a game tomorrow against the Golden State Warriors. We're looking for that W on there. I think we get that dub. OG is that impact player. I'm looking for Dante DiVincenzo. He's my guy on the Golden State. Play against Golden State, who I think is no, he's our player. Who I think he's in.
My man is cross-eyed right now.
He's our player to watch.
I'm watching both of them.
My man is cross-eyed right now. Bro, hit the outro, bro. Hit the outro. Listen. Spam that like, share, subscribe. Don't make me come for you, bro. Clearly, we gotta get out of here. My homie, like
I got a double full brim all the way around the corner salute to everybody in the chat. You know what I mean? I'm just fucking around, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to, you know what I mean?
Raw Hebrew Remnant for joining us today. We appreciate you guys.
Facts.
We appreciate you. Always in the background, the man trying to hide his face out there. We appreciate you.
Mike the Specialist.
Mike the Specialist. Two Shots, appreciate you for joining my brother New Knicks. Machete who's out there working. He's out there slaving, hitting hammers and nails. Machete's out there. We know he's checking in.
Hey, shout out to Two Shots. Shout out to you, my brother, for quarterbacking the game. You know what I mean? Flawlessly like you usually do. Shout out to Mike the Specialist in the background, behind the curtains, on the boards. You know what I mean? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody out there. Share, like, subscribe. Shout out to Raw Hebrew for, you know what I mean, blessing us with his presence and his knowledge on the game. You know what I mean? Definitely, it was a great show. Replay gang. Subscribe. Share that shit. You heard?
Don't make me come for you. Do it.
TOF. Yeah, TOF fam. You know what it is.
Hey, Keith Watkins, G-Man, Coach, Joe Curry, everybody out there. Mamba, who's out there. Just Knicks, Johnny Harris. Appreciate all you guys for joining us out here. Always, Replay Gang, it's on y'all. Like and subscribe. Comment, because we always reply back. Your comments are important. And on that note, everybody.
Hey, this was the Kiss the Crowd show.
Hey, appreciate you. Take us out of here. I'm Special. You heard?
And I salute the new Knicks. Let's get it.
Shout out to the new Knicks.
The new Knicks, salute my guy.
The new Knicks, the organic podcast.
Sounds like it's about to go down in here. Going down. New York City, NYC. Brooklyn, Staten in the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. Brooklyn, Staten in the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. in the Mecca,